Welcome back, friends. My name is Ross, and I help people rewrite their stories. And today I wanted to offer a little addendum to the last video in the How to Find Your Purpose series, which I will link to here. In that video, I talked mostly about how to let go of the people or the thought processes or the circumstances that don't serve you. And while those are all very important to let go of, the negative people in your life or the negative thoughts you keep having or the negative circumstances you find yourself in, what is equally important is to let go of the stuff, the things in your life that you're holding on to that are no longer serving you. Your external reality is a reflection of your internal reality. So if your external reality is cluttered with a bunch of stuff that you just have kind of accumulated over the years, that's going to be a reflection of what's on the inside. We tend to accumulate thoughts that aren't really ours. I've talked a lot on this channel and on my blog about how most of our unconscious beliefs are the beliefs that have been passed on to us by society, by our upbringing, by our parents, by our teachers, that we never really chose actively to have as our own. And the same thing goes for the stuff in our life. Now, at a time we may have chosen, yes, I want to buy this thing, I want this article of clothing, but we outgrow it, or it goes out of fashion, or for any number of reasons, the things we have no longer serve us. And I know there's this whole industry of decluttering, Marie Kondo and things like that, and I haven't read any of her stuff or watched her show, but I kind of took on that idea of decluttering on my own without kind of looking into any of the science behind it. But this is something that has settled on me recently, this idea of decluttering your external reality to make it more in line with your internal reality. Because as you're letting go of the internal processes that don't serve you, and that's great, I am proud of you for doing that, you need to make sure that your external reality reflects that too. And it can't if you're holding on to the things that you had when you were that person who had those old limiting beliefs. Just like you're not defined by your thoughts, you're not defined by your things. Things are just things. And you don't have to attach to them. You can let them go. And what happens when you let go of these things that you've held on to that have accumulated, that have cluttered up your life, when you let go of them, what you're doing is freeing up space for new things, better things, things that are more in alignment with your new self to come in. I had a great experience with this a couple days ago. I was boxing up stuff for the VVA pickup, and if you're not familiar with that, I don't know, it's in some states, but I'm not sure if it's in all of them. Basically, it's a donation service for veterans of the Vietnam War, and they accept clothes, small furniture, small appliances, books, games, anything that is, that has accumulated that you're no longer using, they will gladly take. And so I was boxing up. I had about 6 or 7 boxes, and I was taping them up, and I was looking at the clothes in them and realized that while I did have thoughts and feelings tied to them, it wasn't any kind of deep longing or any kind of sense of belonging that was tied to them. It was just, this was an article of clothing, this was a shower curtain, this is no longer in alignment with who I am. And it was really easy to let it go. And a part of that, I think, is that this organization is for Vietnam veterans, and that's the war my dad served in, and we never really talked about much, but we especially didn't talk about his time in the Navy. So whenever I donate to them, I feel like I'm doing something for him or something that would benefit him. And maybe it's silly, but that's kind of how I look at it. If you're interested, I will link to it down below. Like I said, I'm not sure if it's in every state, but I know it's in Pennsylvania, which is where I'm located. This is Pennsylvania. And it felt good. Knowing that I was helping people always feels good, but just freeing up this space also felt good. and I am allowing it to be filled with things that are more in alignment with who I am now. So I just wanted to add that quick addendum to how to find your purpose, letting go of what doesn't serve you. Starting with your thoughts and people and situations is a great place, but then expand upon that. Expand, look in your life, look around wherever you are right now, wherever you're watching this, look around and see if you can see anything that you've just kind of had for a while that you can just get rid of, that's no longer serving you, that it's just kind of there taking up space. And just imagine what you could bring into your life if that space was available. That's all I have today, friends. I wish you a day filled with peace, happiness, and loving kindness. And until next time, remember, be kind, be well, and be yourself.